Disclaimer, I do not dislike CinemaSins, and that is not a lie. For my next Everything Wrong with CinemaSins video, I'm going to be seeing their video on Aladdin, and just like in the videos for Robots and Jumanji, I am doing this video in memory of Robin Williams. Enjoy, everyone.
Even back in the mid-90s, Disney's logo was sucking its own spire.
First of all, this is the Disney logo that began in the mid-2000s. Second of all, we wouldn't know who made this movie without the logos.
Oh, I come from a land, from a faraway place.
Narration that is sung? What fresh hell is this?
This is not narration because the peddler is singing about himself, not singing to tell us the beginning of the story of Aladdin and the lamp.
You are late.
Jesus, even hand-drawn movies feel compelled to make Tardian as part of their dialogue, even when it serves zero narrative purpose.
I would argue that this does serve a purpose because this beginning scene is supposed to tell us who Jafar is and what it is that he's after.
The Cave of Wonders.
Funny story, Cave of Wonders was actually my nickname for my college girl.
Jeremy makes an inappropriate comment, cliche.
A parrot with human teeth.
Pointing things out on the screen.
I'll have your hands for a trophy, street rat.
All this for a loaf of bread?
Was about to ask the same question, Doc.
But it is still stealing, my dude.
I blame parents, except he hasn't got 'em.
Hey, Anakin Skywalker didn't have parents either, and look how he turned out.
But Anakin was shown having a mom in The Phantom Menace, and then she later died in Attack of the Clones. Also, Jeremy says something random, cliche.
Gotta eat to live, gotta steal to eat.
Stealing.
But he has to do that in order to survive as a street rat.
Carpet shadowing.
Yeah, so?
All the Back to the Future movies had come out by this point, but this film still wants to act like having the villains land in poop is neat, fun, new, edgy, or hilarious. It's none of those things. It's honestly one of my least favorite things about the Back to the Future movies.
Well, you may not think this gag is funny, but that doesn't mean that others can't find this funny, so I think this is a good time to give out my award in this video.
On his way to the palace, I suppose.
Glad these rando crowd expositioners just have to be saying their thoughts out loud, or how would we ever know what was going on?
Yeah, without this exposition, how would this be explained to the audience, like you just said?
Must be married to a prince by your next birthday.
You've only got 3 more days.
Jasmine has been a prisoner in a castle with only animal friends her entire life and has 3 more days of slight independence before being forced to marry a man and continue to lose her identity. That's dark.
Narration.
Except you, Raja.
This movie is way too f***ing casual about a tame f***ing tiger. The most trained tigers alive in modern society still nearly killed Siegfried, or Roy, or whoever. I can't remember which one. Point is, tigers f***ed up.
Okay, I know you've seen this movie before the remake came out back in 2019, but something in your video on that movie contradicts this sin.
See, in a cartoon, a pet tiger works. In a live-action version, this is a horror movie, and he eats Jasmine's face right here and now.
So either you think Roger works as a pet tiger here or not, but it definitely can't be both, Jeremy.
Ah, Jafar, my most trusted advisor.
Dick Cheney.
Jeremy says something random, cliche.
Jasmine takes an apple from the vendor, gives it to a little kid, and walks away. Look, I know she grew up sheltered in the palace, but she for sure knows that in the market isn't free.
Well, Jasmine's lived in the palace her whole life and likely had everything provided for her, so it makes sense for her to not know that things aren't free. And to add to that, she likely hasn't been educated on economics.
Have the guards extend him an invitation to the palace, shall we?
But you merely saw his image in a f***ing hourglass. How the f*** do the guards know who to look for? This is some nuclear level yada-yadaing, man.
I'm pretty sure all Jafar needs to do is talk to the guards and possibly show them Aladdin so that they know who to look for. I feel like that's not that hard to follow.
Do you trust me?
What?
Do you trust me?
Why the f*** would she do?
Because he stopped Farouk from cutting off her hand earlier. And I'm not just going to be giving this my award, but I'm also going to ask this question. How did you even miss that?
Death by beheading.
This shit is dark, man. You forgot about it because Robin Williams shows up and everything gets hilarious for a while. But this shit is nearly as dark as the dark parts of Hunchback.
Well, as I've said many times before, animated movies tend to have dark things as a way to tell their stories.
I'd remove all the sins right here if instead of comforting Jasmine, Raja just bit her in half like a regular tiger would.
Well, unfortunately for you, something like that is not going to be shown in a Disney movie, so I think this should receive my award too.
Abu is kind of a little bitch.
Do you ever think anything you don't say?
This is a golden chicken. This is a golden Stay Puft Marshmallow Man peeking out from behind a cauldron. Just FYI.
And just FYI, you're just telling us what we can see in the movie here, and so I think I'll give my award to this sin as well.
I think he knows where it is.
Or she.
Nope.
Good thing they spent 60 seconds befriending the Ex Machina carpet before they came in here, huh?
But this isn't a Deus Ex Machina because we, the audience, were already introduced to carpet prior to this part of the movie.
Let's just say that for this section, a luck dragon started a coincidence cherub in a threesome with an advantage angel. And this scene is their baby, giving you the finger.
What was the point of that, and why was it a sin?
Honestly, with a boulder this big, I'm calling bullshit on carpet wriggling free with its own strength.
You've got to be kidding me. You're calling bullshit on something magical?
Whoever he was,
He's long gone with that lamp.
Oh, come on. You can cartoon physics the silly stuff, but the important plot points too? Abu really has somewhere to store a lamp that big?
So if you're aware that this is a cartoon, shouldn't you be familiar with Hammerspace and know that this isn't something wrong with Aladdin?
10,000 years will give you such a crick in the neck.
So CinemaSins removes 3 sins here because of Robin Williams, as they should. So I will too.
Right here for your very much wish fulfillment.
Even in 1992, the Ed Sullivan Show reference probably missed its audience by about 30 years. What's next? A Groucho Marx reference? Well...
And maybe it's because it's not one of those references for the kids?
Can't bring people back from the dead. It's not a pretty picture. I don't like doing it!
Setting aside that all 3 of these rules are very plot convenient? No, never mind. Send that.
Actually, the I can't kill anyone and I can't bring back the dead rules aren't really plot convenient to the story being told here. The only one that really is the I can't make anyone fall in love rule.
But also, what do you mean you don't like doing it? Doesn't that mean that you've done it, even though you just said it was a rule that you couldn't do it? There's a difference between not wanting to do something and not being allowed to. And if I learned anything from 50 Shades of Grey, that difference must be negotiated during this contract phase.
I feel like him saying I don't like doing it would imply that he has done it before.
I love the way your foul little mind works.
Hey, we'll handle the obvious puns around here, mister.
Jealous that the movie stole your opportunity to make a pun. Yep, that's the sin.
You will order the princess to marry me.
Hold up, serious f***ing question time. Why the f*** would Jafar do this, instead of just mind-controlling Jasmine herself?
Maybe because her dad is the Sultan and she isn't?
Now try your best to stay calm. Brush up your Sunday salon.
Literally everyone is taken in by this f***ing song and dance, and ultimately Aladdin didn't need a genie, he just needed a Broadway production.
Except for Jafar. How did you miss that here?
I'm an excellent judge of character.
Oh, excellent judge. Yeah, sure. Not.
Remember the not joke? That was super 90s. We should bring it back. I'm serious. Not.
But this movie did come out in 1992, though.
You remind me of someone I met in the marketplace.
I've never understood why Aladdin doesn't come clean here. It's obvious they hit it off before, and he doesn't need her to think he's a prince to marry her. He actually is a prince! The movie makes it seem like he thinks he needs to impress her, but doesn't he already have plenty of evidence to the contrary?
Well, he doesn't tell the truth here as part of his character arc. He believes that Jasmine would laugh at him if she found out he's a street rat before he realizes that he has to tell her the truth.
This magic carpet is turning this cloud into the poop emoji, and now you will never be able to unsee it. You are welcome.
Thanks?
Whoa, that's definitely murder. The only reason it's not is because Genie saves his life, but these guys don't know that's gonna happen. I told you the was darker than you remembered.
See Sin 141.
I can't help you unless you make a wish.
Except you did earlier, and sure, maybe he was tricking you then, but still, you did it, so you could do it now. And really, the fact that you manufacture a wish to do it might be more of an asshole move.
But he only can help someone if they wish for it, and this is also on account of 2 things. The no more freebies agreement they made earlier in the film, and Genie saying you can't cheat on this one just before saving Aladdin.
Jafar spotting the lamp right now is just lazy writing.
I see it as more of a convenience than lazy writing, which you probably would have sinned it for. Also, if you're going to call something lazy, at least explain why. And to give an example for myself, here's a comment I posted 4 months ago explaining my thoughts on my least favorite part of Turning Red.
I can't wish you free.
Aladdin has another wish before needing to free the genie. Damn you writers for driving a wish-shaped wedge between the best buds just to build tension. He never used that second wish. Genie just made an assumption.
Well, Genie saving Aladdin was counted as a second wish due to their no more freebies agreement earlier.
Pains me to see you reduced to this, Jasmine.
Is there a way that we could really emphasize that Jafar is an asshole? We can have him literally put Jasmine in chains. What if he also spit on her? We're close. What if he did it all while eating an apple? Daryl, you're a genius.
Pointing things out on the screen.
Hot damn, this guy is the most observant guy ever.
Pointing things out on the screen again.
How many times do I have to kill you, boy?
Once? Which you never even personally attempted, even though you've had plenty of opportunities?
Okay, Jeremy, you clearly haven't paid attention to this movie because Jafar has tried to kill Aladdin 3 times. He tried to kill him by leaving him in the Cave of Wonders, throwing him in the ocean, and sending him to the ends of the earth.
Well, no problem. You still got 1 wish left.
Just say the word and you're a prince again.
Damn it, movie. He's not just the con artist formerly known as a prince. He's still a prince. What took that wish away? Why did it get reversed? Do wishes have expiration dates? He has 2 wishes. Aladdin was unconscious when Genie decided to save him. This is bullshit.
I agree with the first part of your sin, but for the second part, like I said earlier, Genie saving Aladdin counted as a wish due to their agreement. And here's the result, everybody. This in total was 277, and the sentence will be imprisoned in a lamp. Thank you for watching, everybody, and have a nice day.